What up, YouTube? Shout out to the men, the women, and even you sorry ass niggas. I want to welcome y'all to another episode of Knotty Talks. I am the Knotty one, aka Black Mane with the Black Mane, and I'm back again. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man, showing the love on the last one. We almost hit 100 views. Hey, I can't be complaining, man. I appreciate y'all. But we back again. And today I try to be a little bit more controlled. I know, man, I went back and watched it. Your boy was off the handle, man. But that can happen, man, when you talking about the sport. You get emotional, you get fixed in and this, that, and the third. But we're going to try to keep it a little more structured. Try to have a little more points, I guess, that pertain more to the game. I was a little, it's not about the Embiid's character. I'm gonna say that it's not about his character. I know he cried and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with crying. I'm gonna say this before I get anything. There's nothing wrong with crying. We all need to cry sometime. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It was just, my nigga, in a game where it's my will versus your will, competitor on competitor, testosterone versus testosterone, you do not show that type of motherfucking emotion, my dude. And that's all I'm gonna say about it right there. And that's it right there. But we're gonna get and keep it moving. And I also want to explain, when I say sorry ass niggas, I'm not talking about just a black person, a black man, nothing like that. I love my fellow brothers. I'm just playing, but I do love my fellow brothers. But a sorry nigga is any man or woman of any race. It does not matter, dog. And if y'all want me to do a breakdown of a sorry ass nigga, we can do that. I used to be a sorry ass nigga. You're looking at a recovering sorry ass nigga. Hey, it is what it is. That's a frequency of life that they try to feed us. I fed into it. I was sipping the sorry nigga soup. I was drinking the sorry nigga soda. I was sleeping the sorry nigga slumber. It is what it is, but I'm coming out of it, and I'm not too big, or I'm not ashamed to say that I was a sorry nigga. It is what it is, dog. Some of y'all need to go ahead and admit that y'all are, so that y'all can start a change. But anyway, we're gonna get into this topic over here. Shout out to my homeboy B-Ball Elevation for the topics. We probably will be using a good chunk of his topics going forward, at least to start off the show, until I start, grabbing material I want to talk about on my own. But I am gonna start the show off right now with farewell, D-Rose. Farewell, D-Rose. I swear, D-Rose, I know you don't know who I am, and I know you probably ain't never even gonna see this, my boy. But if you would have never got hurt, man, and I know it's bittersweet for D-Rose. I know it is bittersweet to know that, boy, you niggas is lucky, because D-Rose, man, I don't know if we was talking about, I don't know if we would be talking about Steph Curry in the same light. I don't know, man, because D-Rose was a different type of an animal. The man was so different. When LeBron and all them was galloping at the All-Star game, that man sitting there like, business. This is business. I don't have fun with you niggas. Why I even gotta do this, nigga? I'm supposed to be going at all you niggas' throats. Pause. I'm supposed to be coming at all of y'all, destroying all of y'all. D-Rose would have been a different, man. I'm starting to wonder, before I say what I'm gonna say, I'm starting to wonder, like, when it come to these great players that get hurt early, and they don't be doing nothing wrong, and this, that, and the third, like, damn, are you paying for someone else's karma down the line in your family? Are you paying for the karma? He didn't get, the justice wasn't served on them, so it's coming on you? Because sometimes it just don't be making no sense. D-Rose from Chicago, stayed away from the gangs, the drugs, the everything, sorry nigga. Everything that's designed to make Derrick Rose a sorry nigga, he avoided. Chose basketball. And I remember watching him in high school when he played against Brandon Jennings. When Brandon Jennings was at his all-time, one of his all-time peaks. Brandon Jennings was that nigga in high school. D-Rose destroyed him. I'm just talking shit, but that, to me, that's why Brandon Jennings didn't want to go to college. Oh, man, I ain't trying to see that nigga again. Let me go over here so I don't ruin my stock. But I'm just talking my shit. I'm the Black Mane with the Black Mane. You know what we do. But let's get to the topics for real. Farewell, D-Rose. You will be missed. I wish we really could have saw the peak of your game, being the youngest MVP ever. I really wish we could have saw the peak of your game. I remember, before I move on, I remember when Derrick Rose dunked on Dragic. Even the announcer was like, Dragic, what are you doing, Dragic? Man, hey, that man jumped up, got it back, bounced off of him, and landed down. Man, hey, when he jumped around LeBron, D-Wade, and what's his name, Anthony was in the paint when he jumped around him. Oh, man, we didn't get to see a flower blossom when it comes to D Rose. I know he still had a career, he still lasted a good amount of time in the league, but we really didn't get to see that flower blossom. Along with a lot of other players, we could really go into that. There's a lot of people that probably could have been great had it not been for injuries. But let's keep it moving. The first topic, shout out to B-Ball Elevation. The first topic I got from him, he asked, where does Iverson rank on the all-time shooting guard list / point guard? I'm not gonna put him in the point guard because really, Iverson was always the 2. He had Eric Snow, he had Chauncey Billups. To me, Iverson was always the 2. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We all know Jordan's the best. We ain't even gonna discuss that number 1 spot. It is reserved, and it might be reserved. Jordan's career was so good, the key might have been permanently changed. The lock, I don't know. Whatever, no master key is getting in there at this time. It's gonna be hard to top Jordan, as we can see. Jordan number 1. Now number 2, it's gonna be Kobe. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna explain why I had, thoughts about Kobe at number 2. And when I was doing my research on the sites to see who was doing their rankings of the shooting guards, ESPN had Iverson at like number 4, like number 5 or 6, dog. 5 or 6 of all time. And then on the Hoopers, I don't know, Hooper something. Shout out to them. Sorry if I got your name wrong. They had Iverson at number 4 behind Dwayne Wade. And I totally disagree with both of those. For one, I don't remember who was 4 and 5. I think it was Jerry West and I think D Wade. Jerry West, man, listen, nobody critiques the first cars that Ford made. Nobody critiques the first cars that Dodge came out. Nobody critiques those early cars, bro. You can't. Those are just legends. When you see them out here on the roads, they ain't competing with the Corvettes, with the ZL1s, with the Hellcats, with the fucking box Chevys, with the vroom, with the Dunks, and we going rump. They not competing, but when you see it, you salute it. Hey, this is all this possible because they made you, my boy. Salute to you. You may be ugly as fuck, your wheels may be trash, you may not have navigation, can't put bang, bang, bang in the trunk while I ride downtown, but hey, salute. That's how I feel about Jerry West. They don't need to get ranked, dog. Y'all salute to y'all. Salute to them. But D Wade, overrated to me. Yeah, I'm ready for it. Yesterday broke the confidence on the video, and I'm ready for it. Talk your shit. D-Ray's overrated. I'm not saying he's great. Not great. I'm saying he's overrated. Hear me out, man. Hear me out. Your first championship was with Shaq. How come you didn't receive none of the scrutiny that Kobe was receiving playing with Shaq? Yeah, you won Finals MVP. You got your Finals MVP. You got your championships. We're not, like I said, D-Way, you are great. You are great. And I'm not de-ranking you because of your off-course shenanigans. That is your business, my boy. That is your prerogative. That is your life. Salute. We're talking about your NBA career, my boy. The numbers, the numbers are there for both players. The numbers are there for both players. And I know he got the championships, but you won it with Shaq. Didn't receive no scrutiny like Kobe did. Didn't receive none. Kobe got to win without Shaq. Kobe ain't going to be a great if he don't win without Shaq. How? Man, Kobe fell for the bull, if you ask me. Yeah, he got his 5. But shit, if he wouldn't have been on that nonsense with Shaq and snitching when he got hemmed up in his affairs, hey, that is what it is. If he wouldn't have been doing all that, him and Shaq, y'all would have got 8, 9, 10 titles. Can't nobody say you not great. But he took the bait. But he still got 5. Shout out to you, Kobe. R.I.P. to you, Kobe. There's no slugs. You are number 2 because of those reasons. But D-Wade didn't receive no scrutiny winning with Shaq. Cool. That's fine. He got Finals MVP when he played with Shaq. Then you team up with LeBron and Chris Bosh. LeBron still gets shit to this day for that move. How come nobody holds you accountable for it? And then when y'all lost to the Mavericks, I could have swore you were the number 1 option, D-Wade. You were. Because afterward, I could have swore that's when you went up to LeBron James and was like, hey, man, you got to be the Batman of this team. You got to lead us. You got to do it. D-Wade? I'm starting to think you had more a play in this forming of this team than this led on. And LeBron he being real and just not throwing you under the bus. He taking the slugs. It is what it is. You know how LeBron do. He just taking the slugs for you. But D-Wade, you deserve some of this criticism. LeBron gets tore the fuck up. And granted, he should. He should, man. He only averaged 17 points that series against the Mavericks. You did average 26, D-Wade. You were hooping. But you were the number one option. Let's not forget that. Let's not act like that wasn't a thing, okay? Let's not act like it wasn't. Now, LeBron having 6 points while being guarded by Jason Kidd and Jason Terry, I don't know. I can't answer them kind of questions. That's something LeBron needs to address. It is what it is. But you took that L too. And don't nobody sink your career because of it. Don't nobody knock your career for teaming up. But they sure do love to try to tear down LeBron's. And then we're going to leave it at that. So I think D-Wade should be demoted. And to be honest, you can go back and forth with Iverson and Kobe at number 2. Go ahead, bring it to me. Oh, you trying to say better than Kobe, blah, blah. Let's end. Yes. You're not better than Kobe. No. Skill for skill? No. No. We all know the work ethic Kobe had and this, that, and the third. Iverson didn't work hard enough to be Kobe. And another reason why I'm de-ranking D-Wade, to go back on him, I look at D-Wade as a glorified Iverson. People like to say the D-Wade step back. That shit look a lot like what Iverson did on Tyronn Lue with the step over. You know what I'm saying? It looked a lot similar. I think D-Wade is just a souped-up Iverson. You can't tell me, you can't say he didn't model his game after him, play like him. You a fucking drive-heavy player. You like to shoot the mid-range. You damn near ass at 3. I mean, Iverson was better shooter 3 probably. But, I mean, they games really, hey, D-Wade looked like an Iverson that was 6'3" with athleticism. Hey. That's just my visual assessment, my opinion. Let me know in the comments how you feel. Holla at me. Let me know. If you think I'm tripping, if you think I got something going with this, let me know. But I de-rank D-Wade because if you're going to knock LeBron for teaming up, you got to knock him. If you're going to knock LeBron for that loss against the Mavericks, you got to knock D-Wade because he was the number one option that year. And Iverson, I would rank, you can interchange him or Kobe at number 2. Iverson never got the break. He never got his break, bruh. He never got his break. You got to be real when it comes to Iverson. He did all those years in Philly under that garbage coach, Larry Brown, who wanted to prove he was the man. He didn't like Iverson because Iverson didn't like the system. Larry Brown was one of them coaches that says, fuck the player. They're going to say we won because of my coaching. That's what Iverson was dealing with a lot in his early career. They already kind of didn't want him to win after the bowling alley incident. All the shit you overconquered to still get here. They give you a trash ass team, and you still make it to the finals. Yeah, you never went back. I know, but damn, you got pinned up after that with Carmelo. He was only a winner in college. No offense, Melo. No offense. No offense, Melo. You never figured it out in the NBA. And it can't be your fault. Maybe you fell victim to the same thing Iverson did. You never got the proper help. I think we're not even gonna get on Melo because this is a different topic. But I think you can enter the fucking cultural influence that Iverson had. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near second to none, except Jordan's. To make it to the finals with the teams that you were constructed with, to never reach you never got the help you needed. Your coach never rolled for you, and it's still nigga, that's internal odds. That's internal odds. Imagine, right? You out here, you and your family ain't never had shit, right? You out here busting your ass, making all these moves, making all these plays to win. And you got your girl stealing money and stealing money and doing it over here. You know what I'm saying? You got your homie coming in and pickpocketing wherever he can. And you sitting around wondering like, man, what the flip? What is going on? It's an internal limit. And if that didn't make sense, I know. I'm freestyling this shit. I don't write none of this down. My bad. I just thought about it. That shit sounded dumb as fuck. I'll come up with better analogies. But if you did catch it, hey, it is what it is. I feel like he was never, his inside circle was never helping him. It's always criticizing. We're talking about practice. Yeah, I get it, nigga. Iverson, hey, imagine the kind of dog you could have been if you worked on your game. Same thing with Shaq. You could have been a real dog. But I can't hold that against you because shit, you ain't practicing. You came in and made it to the finals. And all these niggas that was putting in all these hours. And I feel like you would have had a better matchup against the Lakers had you had an actual team. So I think Iverson ranks interchangeable with Kobe at the 2 or 3 spot. I'm dropping D-Wade. D-Wade is not a top 3 guard. And I stand by it. That's my opinion. If you don't like it, drop it down in the comments. Let me know. Just don't be on that sorry nigga shit. We trying to recover. We trying to get out of that stage. And remember, sorry nigga is just, it's not pertaining to anybody of any colors. Anybody. It could be man, woman, child. It does not matter. That is the frequency that's out here. Just don't accept it. Don't drink the sorry nigga soup. Don't drink the sorry nigga soda. Leave it alone. And the next topic. Who had the final topic I should say for today? Who has the best signature move of all time? And I know they call it the D-Wade step back, but that's the Iverson move. I know they like the Euro step, this, that, and the third. I'm going to go with a different take. I'm going to go with moves that not everybody can easily learn, that not everybody easily does. The Jamal Crawford run up on you, hesitation, behind the back, over your head shot. That is, to me, the best signature move ever. Because it's a signature move that not everybody can just pick up and do. That's what I consider a signature. That's why Air Jordan, there ain't been another Air since. It's been plenty of high flyers. It's been plenty. It's been plenty. But it ain't been none that done been able to come down the court like Jordan was able to do, jump in the air, put the ball this way to avoid the defender, put the ball this way to avoid the defender, come down, reverse on the other side. Man, go look at the highlights, man. Go look them up. Jordan in the air. That's what I'm saying. That to me is a signature move. The Jamal Crawford, behind the back, over your head. That to me is the best signature move of all time. It's because it takes real skill to do. Not anybody can just come out here and pick that up during the Euro step. You know, this, that, and the third. That's my opinion. There's been a lot of good moves. The Tim Hardaway, wop wop. The Iverson, wop. There's been a lot of good moves. But then there's some moves like we never even getting to see. You know, Pistol Pete. We didn't get to see Pistol Pete. So, and hey, if he was in this time, we should do that too, man. Players, if you put him in this era. We always like to say, well, if he was in that era, well, what happens if they're in this era? And that's what I would like to leave it at. I still kind of rambled on and on. But hey, man, I feel like this was a more structured video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Just let me know. Holla at your